Good evening, everybody. This is David. Across the screen from me is Christian, and we are Gen X Unhinged. I have no idea right now where you are, Christian. You are out in the wild. Where are you?
I am way up in Northern California at Cow Off-Road Park, Cow Meadows, or something like that. Clear Lake's right down there. You can see it. We're way up on a mountain. I got the side-by-side out today. We shot up here, and we were just playing around all day and just caught up here and just loaded up. And, I wanted to put Starlink to the test. And I'll tell you what, Elon, you are not letting me down at all. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's so fast, I don't even want to go home.
Why go home?
No, it was like, why would you ever leave here? It's beautiful. It's nice. And the internet is really fast. I mean, super fast. Back in the Napster days, I'd be downloading catalogs of music like nobody's business. I'm like at 249 download right now. It is ridiculous how fast this thing is.
Yeah, right now, Facebook probably couldn't even keep track of you. You're so fast. So
yeah, hey, I'm telling you, they'll find a way. Yeah, they'll find a way. Well, I'm on 4 different pages on Facebook right now, so we're gonna see how long this lasts.
Yeah. So let me tell me about so this is the first full day you've been there, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Or is this the second?
This is the first full day.
So what did you get up and have coffee? Did you get up and just sit in the sun? What did you do? I mean,
we got up and I'm not going to lie, Dave, I got in the truck and drove 7 miles to McDonald's.
Old habits die hard.
I was like, I'm on the internet last night. And I'm like, where's the closest? Oh, it's only 7 miles away. I had to drop the truck in 4-wheel drive. I hauled ass. I'm like, why not? What else am I going to do? And then we got up here, just kind of hung out, and I played on the internet a little bit. And, it was really hot. So, we had breakfast and just kind of, messed around and hung out. And about 1:30.
Are you a coffee drinker?
No, I'm a Rockstar drinker.
So did you sit down and just have a Rockstar and just kind of enjoy the environment for a while?
No, I don't do that. I'm fast and
reflect.
Loud. Yeah, I reflect on my nap time. Yeah, I know. I don't reflect. I'm up here with God. I don't have to do anything. You know what I mean? It's it's so nice up here and it's so peaceful. And, it's just kind of working around the trailer and, it got, we're way off road and I probably pushed the trailer a little bit further. So I have a few repairs that I need to make on that. Made sure that all my insurances were paid up just in case, because you know how I get along with insurance companies.
Yeah.
And, it was just really nice. We just kind of hung out in the AC. It's just really hot. And then, we took off on the side-by-side for an hour. We went for hour increments and came back, and because the dogs were in the trailer and it was really hot and the generator was running and we were afraid that if the generator went down, that the dogs would overheat. And it was just a safer way to be. So we set a timer and took off for 30 minutes. And when the timer went off, we turned around and came back.
So this is so we've been doing podcasts now since October of last year.
Yes.
And I'd say it was probably the third one where you said, I'm going to just take off someday.
Yeah.
We're here. And you just did it.
On our 75th show, Dave. 75 shows. This is our 75th show. So I'm finally out and about. I'm finally unhinged. I have no straps, no nothing, just out and about. And we're going to be up here probably till Thursday. And then we got to shoot back to town for a little while and then heading up north. And I don't know. It all depends on when we leave. We're either going to head up north and then head across and head into Wyoming and that area, or we're going to head up there and then come home and then head out south down through San Diego and that area and come up through Nevada, Idaho, but
Arizona,
Utah, so
nice.
Yeah, a lot of stuff to do. There's a lot. I mean, we had the side-by-side going. You could just do anything. You could literally just do anything.
But you got nothing but time right now, right? You got nothing but time.
Nothing but time.
So you're not going to hurry.
No, I don't hurry. Hell no. I don't hurry for nothing. I don't get, it was funny. We were getting ready to go the other day, and it was like, I wanted to leave at 11. And I finally just told the manager, I'm like, hey, like, yeah, we don't have to leave at 11. We don't, we don't even have to leave. So, and that's kind of where we're at. It's different to adjust to that because, when you're in the stress of life all the time and you're always having places to go or people to see or stuff to do or, anything like that, you always put a time limit on yourself. And I'm getting all past that. It's like I was telling my family, like, where are you going? I'm like, I don't know. When are you going to be back? I don't know. When are you leaving? I don't know. Really don't know. Whatever, I don't even know when I might not come home. I don't know. I have no rules, no boundaries.
Good way to live. If you can make that happen, that's a good way to be.
I'm trying. Sometimes we get so caught up in life, Dave, that we don't take the time to realize how beautiful of a country that we live in and how nice things are out here and how wonderful life could be. It's just learning that you don't need the best of everything. You know what I mean? You don't need an $800 a month car payment. You don't need it. Right. You just don't need it. A $300, $200 a month car payment, it's all the same thing. But, as Americans, especially, we get so caught up in status and how we look and what we have and what we own. We forget that, people in India, they all ride motorcycles. They don't even own a car. And it's not because they can't afford it. They don't need it. You know what I mean? Right. It's like the old West, you needed one good horse. There was no reason to have 40 of them. You know what I mean? Do you see my point? Sure. and it just, we get so caught up in that and we forget about family. We forget about friends. And, we make, the dollar, the almighty God of everything. You know what I mean? And we can't do that. You know what I mean? A lot of people say it's easy to say, not to do. Well, it's really not that hard. You don't need, and that's a lot of Americans make that same mistake. It's like you go into like the roofing business and you think you need a $200,000 truck. You know what I mean? Sure. Where you don't. You need a $2,500 F-250 with 300,000 miles on it and put a $2,500 motor in it, and it's good. You know what I mean? When I hire a roofer, I want to know what my roof's going to look like. I don't care what you drove up in. Now, if you're a realtor and you pull up in a 79 Pinto, I'm going to be a little worried that you might not be able to sell my house because you're obviously not very successful. But you also don't need a Bentley either, But to each their own. But you got to find out what's more important. And, I'm out here on this side-by-side ripping up this mountain, Dave, and I'll tell you what, I feel like I'm 15 again. The only difference is Lodi PD's not behind me.
So is there any fire danger where you're at?
Not that I can see.
Pretty clear?
Yeah, it's really clear. There's not a lot of smoke. I can, let me see if you can see this.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's Clear Lake.
Yeah.
Right over there. I don't know if you can see it. And then we're up here and then, it's absolutely beautiful up here. It's real easy to get lost. You know what I mean? Get lost in time. And that's what I'm doing, and loving every minute of it. And I just got started. I got months to go.
Yeah. Well, I hope we don't have fire danger because right now, Eastern Oregon is on fire. Eastern Oregon and part of Eastern Washington is on fire.
Did Spokane burn down?
I think it did. I think it's got like 4 people left. No, it's pretty sad. It's had something like 600,000 buildings or some crazy. We had the Palisades fire. Did the same thing. It just annihilates everything. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's unbelievable, and prayers to them. And thank God Trump's in office, because if he wasn't, then they'd be getting $750 FEMA checks to take care of their $2.5 million property. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, but it's pretty bad. And in Eastern Oregon, it's those of us on the western side of the state have been pretty fortunate this year. So there's been years where the western side of the state's been hit pretty hard. This year has not been one of them. So a lot of prayers for the people on the eastern side.
Absolutely.
And, you know, it's not all because of poor forest management, but poor forest management continues to be an issue in both Washington and Oregon and California, really, for that matter. They're just not taking care of the underbrush. They're not clearing out these areas that need to be cleared out every year.
Well, it's because every year they need big fires to get the money from the federal government, national disaster, to pay for their entire budget. I'm telling you,
it makes you wonder.
It does make you wonder. I mean, why else would you do it? You know what I mean? It's a whole lot cheaper to clear the underbrush than it is to pay for fire damage. Unless the fire damage is so great that, you know, George from Georgia, his tax dollars will pay it and take care of it.
Yep.
So the California, the Oregon, the blue states over here, the left coast, they don't want to fix any of that stuff. They don't want to fix it because the bigger the fire, the bigger the check. And they don't care about families. They don't care about lives. They don't care about any of that.
It seems that way. It really does. I hate to think that that's what it is, but that is the way it seems right now. Because there's just a lot of people hurting right now.
Right. Well, they say they don't have the budget, and the environmentalists, you know, they say the environmentalists, they don't want them to clear cut. They don't want them to do that. Bull crap. Okay. Come on. Yeah. You know what I mean? You know, you can afford it, you know, and then PG&E burns down half of California, you know, but nobody holds them accountable. You know what I mean? Everybody's fire insurance went up because PG&E can't take care of their crap. So everybody's rates go up because they burned down half of California because of faulty wiring.
Yep.
I'm going to get banned for that one too. AI's going to ban me for that one, I'll bet.
I don't know. You've turned over a new leaf.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've left town and turned over a new leaf, so they can't find you now.
They're trying though. You know, they always try. I got back into the group. I don't know if you saw that. So that was cool.
I did. You're no longer an AI bot.
I am no longer a bot. Yeah. So now I'm not monetized. We're not monetized now, Dave, because I'll tell you why. It's because when they discovered that I wasn't a bot, that our video and our podcast went so viral. We have one post that got 297,000 likes. And it was a political post. And they said that there's not that many people. So we had to have hired bots to do that. Oh, yeah. And that's why they suspended our monetization, because we hired bots to like our stuff. Are you serious?
Because, you know, we're loaded. We got money just coming out of our ears to pay for bots.
Pay for bots. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's unbelievable. But, you know, it is what it is. I still got something for them. And now we'll talk about that shortly. So, you know, I'm excited about that. So I got a lot going on. We got a lot going on. Come up and see you. I'm going to come up and see CBD Firearms. Come up and see them. You know,
awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to fire some guns. That'd be cool.
I like it.
Speaking of that, hey, what about our Second Amendment guy out there in Idaho? That guy, he saved a lot of lives.
Yeah. He just kind of took care of business, didn't he?
Well,
it was kind of like the church shooting, you know, that 70-year-old man. This was about a year and a half, 2 years ago. 70-year-old man. Somebody came into the church and pulled a gun, and this guy was just standing along the wall, quiet, pulled out his gun, and just shot him down. Popped him dead. One shot.
Right. Well, because that's what needed to happen, and that's the thing. The more, you know, it's kind of like the death penalty. If you do something and you know they're going to put you to death and you're going to die, you'll probably stop from doing it. So this guy was insane. Idaho? I mean, what are the come on now. I mean, even the dogs and cats are armed in Idaho. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, you got dogs open carrying out there.
Not smart.
Not smart at all. Not smart at all.
Yeah, it's a completely open carry state, right? I mean,
Yeah. And open carry is considered concealed carry. It's all one. You can have basically Idaho law is do what you want.
Do what you want.
Do what you want.
Yeah.
You know,
there are a few states like that.
And because they were like that, it saved lives.
Yeah.
You know,
we just came back from another state like that, Wyoming. We were in Wyoming over the weekend, and it's open carry. Yeah, I saw more guns this weekend than I would have thought possible. Just everybody's open carrying. So
right. Well, you know what you don't have in Wyoming is a bunch of Judies running around calling the cops on everybody. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, there's nobody to call in Wyoming. I mean, it's cowboy country. There is nobody to call. You got to take care of yourself.
And that's the way it should be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
90% of this violence in the state of California would just go away if we were an open carry state. I mean, it would be rough for a little while. It'd be rough for a little while until the criminals learned that it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. When they learn that when they go rob the Indian guy at the store who owns the store, he probably can put a cap in him. You know what I mean? They'll stop. They'll stop real quick.
Really quick.
You know?
Really quick. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, that's awesome. I think I'm excited about your trip. I'm excited about what's going on, but you know what? I'm not excited about the Socialist Democrats. We got the Socialist Democrat in Wisconsin, El Sayed. He beat
Michigan.
Michigan. Sorry, Michigan. Wisconsin and So Michigan. You're right. El Sayed's in Michigan, and he won his race. He beat the quote unquote normal Democrat,
right?
And just barely beat him, which I think bodes well for the Republican Party in Michigan, but we'll see.
Oh, I think it does 100%. 100%. I mean, the only thing better than that is what's his name? Biden running for president. That's the only thing better.
AOC.
AOC. Oh, I would love to see a Biden AOC ticket. That would be great. That would be great. The drug addict and the whore. That'd be unbelievable, right?
Oh my gosh. Well, you might get banned for that one. I don't know.
It's all right.
You mean Hunter Biden? Yeah, that would be
Hunter
incredible.
Biden.
That would be amazing. Hunter Biden ran. That would be
absolutely amazing. I would just want to see a debate. You know what I mean? Just a debate would just be awesome with that guy. You know, I don't know. It won't ever happen. But this is the thing. They live in this world where he probably believes in his heart, Dave, that he could win.
Oh, yeah.
He really believes it. He really believes that many people like him.
Or he just thinks he can get rich. Maybe he just thinks he can get rich.
You think he just wants the contributions?
Maybe. I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense. It just
no.
But
it doesn't make a lot of sense to us. But this is the thing. You say that.
Yeah.
But then we see Josh Harder. You know, the guy that's my senator. He's at the ICE facility. Toured an empty ICE facility to see how the detainees were being treated. How'd that work out for you? It was empty, you freaking moron. I mean, you see what I'm saying? I mean, it's stupid. Yeah. They're just stupid.
Yeah.
90% of the country agree with what ICE is doing, bud. What makes you think we want to see you there? You know what I mean? I think he was there looking for the kids that Becerra lost. That's what I think's happening. Try to track them down.
Right now, if the Democrats could get their stuff together, I actually think because of this war in this police action, whatever it is in Iran, and how Trump is he's kind of acting a little wishy-washy. He's not making this thing go away. If the Democrats could get somewhat organized, this would probably be a decent time for them to start making some strides. I mean, I really think if there's ever been a time when Trump is struggling, it's right now.
Right.
That's just my opinion, but things aren't going great. It doesn't seem like.
Well, no, because they've handcuffed him again.
Yeah.
I mean, handcuffed him again. Dude, just take the cuffs off and hammer down. Let's go. Load him up. Send him out. Let's do it. Let's just post this, it's stupid. I don't know about this. Did you see this video that I sent you of that guy he was like a terrorist in where was he at? In Ukraine? Did you see this?
Yes, I did.
The drone chased him down.
Yeah.
That's scary. That's scary stuff right there. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It was like a bug. I didn't know what it was, and all of a sudden it hit him. I was like, oh my God, this is real life.
Yeah. They can get you anywhere now.
It's like a Terminator. It was unbelievable. You just oh my God. Well, I've always thought, it's probably pretty easy to make a drone bomb. You know what I mean? Fly a drone in. I mean, it can't be that difficult. But when I saw this guy's running around the car and it's chasing him. And then it chased him around, and then it led him, and it was unbelievable. I was like, oh. And it was all AI. Nobody was controlling that thing. They just locked on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's craziness. Absolute craziness.
But otherwise, it's been a pretty quiet week, I think, in politics. And maybe that's a good thing, too. I don't know.
No waves for the midterms, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they went on vacation, didn't they?
They went on vacation, and
they didn't pass the SAVE Act, did they?
They did not. They did not.
Yeah, it's all right. I know why. Like I said.
Although Mandami is saying now you need to have an ID to get groceries, so what the heck?
Right. Hey, you don't have to have ID, no, but if you're going to eat, you need ID.
You're going to eat. Yeah.
You got to eat. You need ID, but you can vote whatever you want. Speaking of him, they found a bunch of votes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A lot of votes.
Yeah.
A lot of votes.
Yeah. A little odd, which I've been saying from day one. No way that guy won. There are too many Jewish people in New York to let a Muslim Jew hater, they are, win that election. I'm sorry. It's just an impossibility. That's just my opinion, but I just can't. I can't see it. I can't see it.
Well, it doesn't make a lot. It doesn't really make any sense because you're right. You mean the largest Jewish population in the United States is in New York.
Correct.
So it does not make sense.
Right. So this is the thing. There's either literally a Muslim invading army in New York that outnumbered the Jews and he won, which is scary, or they cheated, which is scary. So either way, it's freaking scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll see. Like I said, we'll see what'll happen, man. It just, I think she cheated. I've always thought that he's cheated from day one. It's, I mean, it was funny. And look at exactly, he has done nothing he said he was going to do, Dave. Done nothing. He's done nothing. He got nothing done. The bus is doubled. He's trying to open these grocery stores. They're not going to be free. They're going to have discounted products, which means they're going to get day-old stuff from the other grocery stores, and they're going to put it in there at a cheap discount, and you're going to get milk that expires tomorrow.
Yep.
Yep. And
exactly
do you eat cookies, Dave?
Oh, do I eat cookies?
Okay. So
I eat cookies.
I got a question for you. What kind of cookies do you eat? What kind of cookies do you eat?
I'm a big Oreo or a Chips Ahoy man.
Okay. Tell me those cookies don't taste better since RFK took over.
Well,
I'm serious. I AI'd it and everything. No, Amanda and I quit eating them. I AI'd it and everything. They got rid of all of these oils. You notice how the Chips Ahoy, there's that salt taste now?
Yeah.
The salt taste went away for a long time. The Oreos, there's a hint of butter. Why? They're using real ingredients. They got rid of this crappy seed oil. Like I said, it sounds stupid, but at the end of the day, Trump is so good that he changed the cookies. He made sweets better. Right?
Yeah.
He made cookies healthier. Let's put it that way. How in the F do you make cookies healthier? RFK did it.
I don't know if they're healthier, but they're better.
No, they are healthier because they don't have all the chemicals in them. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean,
sure.
Butter
it's
is
real
fattening no matter what, but at least it's real butter.
That's true. Yeah.
I can't even eat margarine anymore. Margarine's stupid.
Oh, no, it's awful. That's
awful.
It's
horrible.
Awful stuff.
I don't even know why they came out with that crap.
Okay, so you have driven up this hill with your trailer. You've got a side-by-side on top of your truck.
Yes.
Was there anything that just kind of made you go, huh, I'm not sure about this, or what should I do about this? You can ask all these people listening to our podcast.
I'll tell you that, coming up here, I got about halfway up. So there's there's about a 1.5, 2 mile stretch that's really steep grade. And it didn't look as steep like it was until I got into it. We've all been there. So I get into this thing and it just gets, and I get to the point where it's a small road. I got a 23-foot trailer. I got the side-by-side on the roof. And you get to that point where you got to make a choice. You either get somebody out and you back down with this big bitch, or you go to the top to the turnaround, right?
Yeah.
So I went to the top. So we got to the top. I have this road that I have to go down. I'm not used to, I don't usually have this much weight. You know what I mean? Like I got a side-by-side on the roof. I got fully loaded. I got a 35-gallon bump tank in the back, fully loaded of fuel. I've emptied out all the fresh water and all the gray water. So I got no tanks, and I'm going to be going down this hill, which I don't have a problem with. I think if I put it in 4 low and turn the gain up, I'll be all right. But I'm more worried about sliding off. So I don't know where I should set the gain. I know I don't want to lock the tires up.
Right.
You don't want that because that starts to slide. You want them just to resist you enough. So I don't know. I'm trying to understand the gain system and the trailer braking system. So I have surge brakes on my boat. Those are real easy. The harder you hit them, the faster, this whole gain thing and presetting and loading. I don't understand that. And you know what? If anybody out there that's listening, please message me. Let me know what you would suggest that I do. I got to be honest with you. I'm incredibly nervous about it. Let's put it this way. I know I'm going to get to the bottom. I just don't know if I'm going to be on all fours. No matter what, I'm getting off this hill. Dave, I'm going to get off this hill. Whether I'm going to drive away from the bottom of the hill, that remains to be seen. But I will let you know, I will make it out of here.
Well, sure.
And with the side-by-side over the roof, it makes for an extra layer of roll cage. So if we go, we'll go big, and all the insurance paid up, and we'll be belted in. You know what I mean? So, but I just, I'm a little nervous. I got to be honest with you. I am a little nervous. So I mean, it is what it is. I can't just stay here forever. All
right. So we need our 39,000 members that are part of Gen X Unhinged community.
Yes.
Somebody needs to come up with a good answer for Christian on this one.
I could really use some help. Yep. I could really, I don't know. Like I said, and then please message me, because then if you tell me the wrong thing and I get in an accident, it's your fault, not mine. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I really don't, I just don't understand the whole trailer brake gain. I've never had a truck with trailer brakes. I've never used trailer brakes. I got to be honest with you, Dave, my boat trailer, I've had it for 12 years. It's never been registered. And I think a light works sometimes. Most of the time, I don't even plug them in. You know what I mean?
But you're not going up hills. You're not doing that stuff.
Right. And a boat is a boat. A boat is not a side-by-side and fuel. And I mean, I'm a lot of weight. I have a lot of weight. So I'm nervous. I don't, maybe I have a man to drive the side-by-side down, and use the truck. But I got to thinking about that. And then I got to also thinking that maybe having the side-by-side on the top of the truck will add weight to the truck, which will give me more stopping power.
And you won't be sliding because you'd just be too heavy to slide.
That was the thought. But I could be wrong. So if I'm wrong, please somebody tell me I'm wrong. Please.
Yep. All right.
So, but I we'll be doing a show Saturday. I don't know where I'll be, to be honest with you. I don't know where I'll be. I might just load up the if I'm back in Lodi, I might just load up the trailer and head out to the Delta and, do a podcast from there. I mean,
with your rod,
with my rod, I might. Hey, we go. I got Meta glasses now. So,
there you go.
So I'm trying to figure out how to, maybe I could put the Meta glasses on my hat and then have it be like a third person and have River do it like a third person and have it just looking out at what I'm looking at. So as we tell you, I don't know, it'd be cool background.
Sure. It'd be fun no matter what.
But, thank you guys all for joining us. G-Man, all you guys, Robert, Rob, every one of you. Hey, and if you're in the Gen X Unhinged group, like I've said it 1,000 times and I'll keep saying it. This isn't us. If you post something and it's a curse word or it's something that the AI doesn't like, it's going to automatically reject it. It's not us. We don't have any control over it. If it goes to an admin, I guarantee you there is no admin that is denying anybody any post, no matter what. We don't do that. We don't believe in it. It's not what we do. It is absolutely Facebook doing this to us. It's Gen X Unhinged, the private group. I'm on 3 different pages right now. Right now, we're on Christian Cole. We're on Gen X Unhinged co-host, and we're on the Gen X Unhinged page. So if you're watching us on one of those 3 pages, please follow it. Also, we're on wherever you get your podcasts, we're there. So if you can't get us live, you can listen to us there. We're really big in Japan right now. Japan and Australia, really big over there. Don't know why, but they tend to like us. So, I'm all about it.
Hey, we'll take anything we can get. So
absolutely. And I'm going to keep doing it anyway, and I enjoy it, So, and probably within the next couple of weeks, we'll be doing one together up where you're at. And then I'm going to come to Arizona, and then we'll take the side-by-side out, and we'll go to a mountain somewhere, and we'll do a podcast on top of a mountain.
I tell you, we got big plans. Big plans, folks. Big plans.
Time. Big fun. Well, God bless you all. Thank you so much all for joining us. It's been wonderful being here. Getting out here and doing this. And if you get a chance this weekend, just go do something. Just go drive to the mountains. If you have a 4-wheel drive, X Off-Road is an app, pulls up all the trails all over the state of California, actually all over the country. It shows you where you can camp for free. It shows you every trail, camping site, everything, and you can literally camp anywhere. There is so much free camping. You have no idea. And the reason why I was surprised is I'm like, well, if there's all this free camping, why does everybody want to camp in town? And I'm like, because you can't use your debit card to hunt a deer. So you out here, you starve. You see what I'm saying? You can't use your EBT card in frickin' Ukiah. Yep. You know what I mean?
No. But you can go to McDonald's.
I can go to McDonald's. Absolutely. It's the best 14-mile round trip I'll ever take. So, But thank you guys again. God bless you all. God bless America. You know what? God bless Donald Trump. Please keep it going, brother. We're in the fight for you, and we'll see you on Saturday.
God bless America. Thanks, guys.
Voter ID is too valuable to leave to the Democrats. We must pass the Voter ID Act as soon as possible. Tell the Senate to get off their ass and do their job. G-Man Production Group is going to do everything in our power to remind Congress to pass the Voter ID Act. We will use facts and humor in our videos. We ask that after watching our videos, if you agree with them, share them on every conservative website that you remember of. We have to spread the word. We have to motivate our members to pass the Voter ID Act. We at G-Man Production Group appreciate your participation and membership.
And may God bless you and this country.
Thank you.
Gen X Unhinged. Get your bling now. Looking for quality, performance, and reliability? Look no further than CDP Firearms, LLC. Whether it's customized AR-15 parts, premium optics, or specialized ammunition, we have the gear to upgrade your shooting experience. We pride ourselves on providing top-notch products with expert-friendly service that you can trust. Visit us online at cdpfirearmsllc.com. CDP Firearms. Gen X Unhinged is sponsored by cdpfirearmsllc.com. Gen X Unhinged is a weekly podcast hosted by Christian Cole and David Cole. Join us online at genxunhinged.com, on Facebook at Gen X Unhinged Group, or download on Apple, Spotify, or Amazon Podcast.